What you're feeling when you feel like your ex is done for good is actually just a 3 to 6 month time period where they really are done and they feel that way and they'll tell you that they're done for good, but that only lasts 3 to 6 months. Now, if you really sit down and think about this separate from your emotions about missing your person, you're going to know objectively that you are going to have another shot. And you can tell this because you've had exes that come back from the past. If you were to rewind emotionally to that breakup, probably felt done for good. And maybe it was done for years because you guys were each not single at the same time, etc. You got into relationships, so you left each other alone. And then finally, the ex from the past hits you up. And maybe within your own relationship, you've had multiple breakups in the past where your ex came back, or you had really bad fights where they came back. And it might have felt like you didn't know if you were gonna be able to pull it through or whatever, but they came back anyway. And so even within your own story, or maybe within stories of friends that you have, you can see that people go through multiple breakups and they get back together and exes come back from the past. And that's when your brain is going to want to say, well, Benny, my ex is stubborn. They never go back to their exes ever, except they came back to you in the past probably. And it's like people want to convince me how different their ex is. And literally everyone will get on the phone and tell me that. And the reason why you say that is because you're at the bottom of the power dynamic. You've already conceded the power, and that's why you're fighting me so hard, or maybe you haven't talked to me yet, but like you want to in your mind about how stubborn your ex is, because that's what you've told yourself. Like, hey, if I don't do all the work for the both of us, we're just not going to have a relationship because my ex is stubborn. So you've fallen into the chasing role, within that dynamic, and they've gotten all the power. So they've been able to become lazy, and this is probably what's played into the breakup, okay? And you can totally reset these power dynamics. Look no further than a dating coach, get your ex back coach, to understand how to mess with the mechanics of attraction to get that person pulled in and to get a result. I'm telling you, done for good only lasts 3 to 6 months. People can be closed off in avoidance for this amount of time, and it's going to feel like they're done for good, right? You might have to go months without talking while they run off and talk to some other guy or girl. That's possible, but it does not equal never having a chance again. Well, you may say, well, I don't want to wait that long. I don't want to have a chance. But that's your personal choice, okay? It doesn't mean you're done for good. It means that you're choosing to be done for good, right? There's a difference. So if you want your ex back, you just need to put in the right amount of time into no contact and go back in the right way. Now, if you want some help getting your ex back, look at my profile, click this link, hit me up, and I'll talk to you soon.